it. You know how we do it. It's like Mr. Rogers. I'm going to put this on. And it's like him putting on his cardigan. Hi, Miracle. Hi. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. We are officially dressed. I see the time. We are going to be, thank you for the share. Thank you for the like. Salmon patties. Stay with me. The oven is preheating. Hi, Becca, to 400 degrees. I think these were supposed to be, you notice I started talking and my hand stopped moving. I think this was supposed to be fried. Do you fry a crab cake or do you bake? Hi, Tina, you got snow? Anywho, I think these were supposed to be fried. I found a recipe that bakes them. That's what I want to make. And the recipe, no snow. Hi, Sean. Thank you. John. Oh, it's so nice to see everybody. YouTube, it's the whole crew over here on the TikTok. Yes, normally it is fried. Have no fear. Sean is here. Let me grab the ingredients. They're right here. I was running like I think the saying's behind the 8 ball. What do you say? Like I'm just down to the minute to be ready. So I got all the stuff. I need eggs. I gotta grab the eggs. So yes. Sean. Yes, John, you're right. Thank you for teaching me something new. Everybody, YouTubes, hang with me a moment. Thank you. How do I make you a moderator? Have I ever had a moderator before? I see you there. I think I'm going to touch. If anybody knows, drop it in the more. I'm going to click on more, Sean. Thank you so much, Miracle. Sean, it's not you, it's me. It's me. Hi, YouTubes. Stay with me just a minute. We're making Sean the moderator. Is it under, let me start by touching your profile. Go boop. Reply, translate, pin. Mark viewer. Comment settings, Sean. Allow comment. Yeah, doodle. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. It's so good to see you, John Davis. We haven't seen you in forever. Hi, Booze Club. If anybody knows how to make a moderator, would you teach me quickly? Accept. Okay. Hi, Sean. How do I do it?
Go to yourself.
Go to my profile?
No, so just click on that small picture of myself.
Okay, click on the picture of Sean.
Yeah.
Member? Yeah. Gift gallery at.
No, you go to.
Add moderator.
Exactly.
Confirm.
Awesome.
Hello, everybody. Okay, got it. And now hit disconnect, or do you just want to hang in the box? Okay, I don't know. I'm going to leave it. Okay, I think it's done. Hello to everybody on YouTube, and thank you, Booze and Sung and Ajax and Arshid. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Sean, for teaching me. We are making salmon cakes, and it should be shui shui, quick, and here we go. Why make the salmon cake is because I am convinced I am going to learn to eat this for heart health, for omega-3s. Here we go. Miracle, thank you for sharing that you always fry your crab cakes. And when I make a crab cake or a shrimp cake, I fry it too. But the entire reason we were going to make crab cakes is because health. I need the Tell me in the comments. What is that thing? The click, click, click. I need eggs. Parmesan. I was quasi ready, you guys. Quasi ready. And John, how you been? How you been? Grab the Parmesan, somebody. I got it. It's supposed to take moments, and I apologize for not being prepared, salt and pepper, because, you know, this is my favorite stuff. Because I have a couple of productions, just kind of, sort of. I mean, they're not full-fledged. You know how it always goes. We're always like talking and trying to get it going. And as we're talking and trying to get it going, I thought I'm going to go for pan. I don't know where oh, maybe I do know where it is. It's right here. I'm downstairs. Hi. We're going to do some grating. Let us get the bowl. What do you traditionally serve as a sauce with your salmon cake? I just have heart health. Oh, John, we're not deep frying it. Specifically picked, and you know what? Y'all need to be just rejoicing. We had 3 days. You notice I start talking, my hands stop moving. Come on. We had 3 days of wild heat. And then today is stormy. We need a measuring cup. I'm over here. I'm coming. Okay. Oh, and the dill. Forgive me. Let me go grab the dill. I'm here. And this and this. Okay. Look at this mess. We're ready. Oh, I just coughed on everything. Amen, Jesus. Okay. I picked a recipe. I use Recipe 10 Eats a lot, and I picked a recipe from her, Nagi, because they bake it. Let me break it down for you. 1 cup panko breadcrumbs, half of an onion grated onto the breadcrumbs, 1 garlic clove mince, 14 ounces of salmon, 2 shallots or scallions. Got that. 1/3 cup fresh dill or 1 teaspoon dried. And I was at the Walmart yesterday and they did not have any fresh dill. So I live in a small town. And then 1/2 cup parm, 1/4 teaspoon salt and pepper. And then we're going to put it in the oven, 430 degrees. I was like, okay, 400-ish degrees. And we are going to bake them 15 minutes, flip them 5 minutes. Let's go. Time to cook, activate, ready? Form of boop, chefing. Okay, now, 1 bowl. We're going to get out the panko crumbs. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How much? 1 cup. And so the deep, you guys, do you measure and track? Oh, they don't really have a scent, but they have those nice big chunks. Do you measure and track your goals by the week, month, year, or do you add the quarter? I am going to get a knife and a cutting board. So I'm telling you a long story, but hang on for the ride. This is where we're going. Why the end of March, suddenly the big push for, oh my doodle, I gotta work on my health. 1 onion, half of it grated. Here we go. I realize today is the last Friday of March. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Today is the end of the first quarter of 2025, and I was having a fit with myself when I realized I haven't got the health goals done. Here we go. I am, can you see? Oh, can you guys see? Whoa, 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 YouTube, where'd you go? Hi, everybody. Let's grade this onion. So here's my point. I'm telling you a long story, getting up and done. Oh, grading. Goals, financial, personal, health, spiritual, business. And I realized that when I was tracking my health, I have lost the same pound back and forth for 3 months. Remoulade sauce goes nicely with the crab cake, similar to a tart. Oh, I love me some spicy remoulade sauce. So when I had blood work done yesterday, so it'll be about a week to get that back. Still grating this onion, and the reason why Nagy from Recipe 10 Eat was saying to grate the onion is because it would make super juice. I don't know if I have enough patience for this. Super juice on I don't have enough patience for that, you guys. On our panko breadcrumbs. So we're just gonna finish chopping it up real quick. And you guys, for my entire life, and I'm a Southwestern girl. I'm a Texan who lives in Arizona. It took me a long time to learn to eat avocado. Nagy from Recipe 10 Eats was saying to grate it because it would be super juicy on your panko breadcrumbs. Girl, I don't have patience for that. I don't. I'm just going to put it all in there and let it soak a minute. Now we're going to get everything else together, throw it in there, make these patties. I need to take my watch off. So that, John, we're making salmon cakes, YouTube and TikTok. Thank you so much. John, where you been? What have you been up to? And thank you, Lady D, for the remote sauce. I think I'm going to do simple tzatziki. True story. Oh, I just noticed I have no lemon. The recipe did not say, you guys, whether or not we needed to drain our salmon. Yes, Sean. John had one job. What do you guys, will you tell me in the comments real quick? Look at all of that juice. Oh, the smell. You guys, tell me in the comments, do we drain the juice off of the can of salmon or not? Talk amongst yourselves. Tell me. Now, I also thought, it's not in the recipe. Wouldn't you want to put Old Bay or maybe a schmutz of Dijon? Yes, drain. Okay, got it. You guys, we're draining. My son's indoor cat, Colonel Jack O'Neill, he's right there. He is a kibble eater, eats kibble. It's kibble. I've always tried. Oh, John, drink it. Sean, drink it. You guys made my liver quiver. Drink it. Should we save it? I'm going to drain it. Well, now I'm all discombobulated, you guys. Okay. We will drain it and save it. The cat, normally I would think that the cat would just want that, but he doesn't. And the rest goes down the drain. Just think of the smell into the bowl. Ah! It's got skin. I wasn't ready. Oh, my doodle. Thank you for the heart puff. Make a smoothie out of it. Marie, okay, we did drain it. I wasn't ready for this. Thank you. Hi, Dawn. Dawn on YouTube is like, we'll put it on the cat food. He's so fussy. Oh, you guys. Okay. Come on. Man up. Man up. Just don't be scared of a little fish skin. This is for our health, you guys. This is for our health. The things we do to be healthy. Okay. Okay, if any, don't you dare say to include the skin in the cake. I'm not there. I'm not there yet, but my insides are like, oh! I'm learning. I am learning live with you. I am learning live. This is the you guys voted to save the juice. We're saving the juice. We are learning live together. Okay, this is how we do it. I brought this up. This is probably one of my most favorite ingredients. Yes, Miracle. John and Sean are like, drink it. I'm like, you drink it. Let me see you drink it. Our health. I feel like the salmon cake needs jalapeno, maybe just a little bit. Following the recipe, 1 cup panko breadcrumbs, half of an onion grated. And they said if it was a small onion to do a large. I felt like, it's palm size. I felt like it was a large onion. And, okay, 1 garlic clove mince. Let's get that. It is looking at me right now. You guys, Lady D, are you still here? I'm going to do 2 garlic cloves because I like garlic. And I wanted to say, in the adventures of cooking and eating, it is a long time. Have you ate at the French Laundry up in the San Francisco area? It is just, I can't even explain why. It's just like a heart's desire. It's just like a want, like a bucket list. Like, I don't know. I think a meal is really pricey, and I just want to go eat at the French Laundry because I don't know. I need a better hobby. I am roughly mincing up 2 large cloves of garlic to kind of get help. Yeah, Sean, it's called the French Laundry. Marie? Oh, hi, thank you. Thank you, Lady D. Have you dined at the French Laundry? It's in the San Francisco area, and there's just a few. No, I don't know why they call it that, Sean. I'm going to check. And you're good on the crackers, too? Oh, Miracle, come on, guys. You're just making my dreams come true. Rough chopping the garlic. It's going in the bowl. Then we're going to rough chop. Because, I live in very, 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 very rural area. And so my local Walmart did not have fresh shallot, did not have fresh dill. So I have scallions or green onions, whatever you want to call it. I am going to hack the end off and that end off, and into the bowl we go. Hacking. There is a part of me that wants to replant these, so I'm going to go ahead and save it. Thanks for sharing and making my dream come true. I'm going to rub elbows with you. I know some people now who know some people who have been to the French Laundry. I just want to go, and I want the meal. I want the experience. I want to just see. I just want it. And that's why when I went to, did I tell you guys about my meal at Emerald Lagasse's Fish House at MGM in Las Vegas? Did I tell you about that? Or was I so upset in my mind I didn't say anything about it? I don't think I told you guys. Did I? I didn't tell you guys, did I? Well, do you want to have story time? Well, I just chopped this up real quick. I was at GrowthCon last week last Friday. I came home last Friday. Last week, I was at GrowthCon. It was at the MGM Grand Las Vegas, which the MGM has a lot of really good restaurants in it. And they have an Emerald Lagasse restaurant called Emerald's Fish House. And I made my reservation. So on lunch break, I was going to go and like have a spiritual experience. Like, I love Emerald. I love his cooking, his show, his spice. I like his New Orleans restaurants. And I was going to have a moment, you guys, a moment. And I actually left the event a few minutes early because I got to go like get ready. I'm going to eat at Emerald's. And 14-ounce shallots, 1 teaspoon fresh dill. And here's what happened. I'm going to put a half teaspoon. Oh, it's 1 full teaspoon. What am I talking about? This one. You guys, bam! Crank it up. And you're right. So I'm all in. I'm dialed in to eat at Emerald's, and I get there, I sit down, I order the sparkling water. I'm all about the gumbo yaya. I make my own gumbo. Family makes gumbo. Here's the thing. And then, because it's fish, and I love fish, and I like shrimps, I'm just there for it. I like fish. I don't like salmon. Thank you so much. And here's the thing. I had grumpy, couldn't be bothered service. I'm not going to let it bother me. Listen here. You ain't going to rain on my parade. I am here. It was bland. It was bland. So I asked for salt, and my grumpy server couldn't even hear me. Looked at me. I was like, and walked away. I was like, "Ooh, child. Okay, we're about to throw fists here." And I said, "Well, I'm gonna need. This is bland. I'm gonna need some hot sauce." And the guy was like, put his hand on his hip, and is like, "Do you want Tabasco?" I was like, "No, I'm at Emerald's. I know that Tabasco is a Louisiana brand, but I would prefer a more authentic, vinegary, red style hot sauce." And he was like pursed his lips, like, "I'll bring you the diamond." Fine, bring it to me. And so he brought me a little cup with just a nudge, just a skosh of like a red tangy Louisiana red sauce. And he brought out my tiny, we're going to get to prices in a moment. Oh, and I need to keep cooking. He brought me out. It was a beautiful presentation in the pewter, and then they would pour it out into a large soup bowl. And it was literally, I think it's 6 ounces of gumbo, dumps it in the bowl, and I tasted it, and it was bland, and he wouldn't bring me any salt. And normally I have salt in my purse, like total Samwise Gamgee, and I didn't have my salt pouch with me, which I carry this with me normally, but it was, anywho, the point is, I had my little heart crushed, my hopes dashed. I went to eat at Emerald's Fish House in the MGM Grand, and I had lackluster service and bland food. My cup of gumbo was $16, and my 4 shrimp cocktail was $25, and then $10 for the bottle, and then tip. Lunch was $66, and I was just like, I'm hungry. I walked across the hallway and got a $10 slice of pizza. Bam! Teaspoon of dried dill going in the bowl. Yeah, and it's a heapy one. It's a heapy one, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to add 2 eggs and half cup of parm. Thank you for letting me share my story time because, oh, Marie, yeah, I know, Lady D, I know, in Las Vegas. And it was, Sean, like the worst $66. This is all tying into my deep desire to go to the French Laundry, and I already know I got to give plasma, give blood, maybe sell. I don't think anybody wants my liver, maybe sell it. I don't know. I know it would be a very pricey meal, but I just want to go and have like the ultimate dining experience. And by the way, I have ate at Chef Ramsay's Fish House, the one on the link, like it's total fish shack, and it was dirty, and it was the food was kind of cold. It should be very hot, crisp fish and chips, and it wasn't. And there also the service was very like they were just talking to each other, and they couldn't be bothered to take my order. And I keep thinking, it's you. Cheryl Ann, it's you. But then the people behind me said the same thing because I was trying to have, that was on another trip to Vegas. Keep moving, keep moving. I'm too much talking, not enough cooking. So I still want to go to the French Laundry, is my point. I gotta get a scoop of pepper. And I just felt like maybe they were stressed. Maybe there's something going on in the, that's none of my business, by the way. I am a paying customer. There's a Gordon Ramsay a mile from you. Oh, which one? Oh, you guys, I don't know, half cup of this. Let's just keep on boogieing here. It was a bummer, and I'm not going to let it spoil my trip. I've dined at the... Hey, speaking of dining, who is going to Kentucky Derby? I'm thinking I might go this year. No, I don't have a box. Half cup parm. I need 2 eggs. I really feel like I should whisk these before I put them in. Should I whisk them first? I don't know, guys. Yeah, let's whisk them first. Here we go. Moving on, we are still making salmon cakes. I am baking them because the whole entire point to make this recipe was heart health. Ramsay's Kitchen. Okay, there is, oh, and while I was there, speaking of just take my money, just eat my way through Las Vegas, the MGM Grand now has a Netflix dining experience like the Foods of Stranger Things. I don't know. I didn't eat there. I just was busy at the event. Thank you for letting me share story time. This is what it looks like. Woo! Here we go. We are going to get this mixed together, make patties. I just gotta, like, I don't know, just get tough with myself and say, you get in there and you eat salmon. I don't like river fish. I don't like trout. I don't know what my problem is here. Where I live, story time, short story. Where I live in the Laughlin area is Don Laughlin's Riverside Resort Hotel and Casino. And once a year, they do this really big deal. The man's a legend, but he's dead. And once a year for like 50 plus years, he would always have from his hometown, which is Podunkville, Wisconsin, Minnesota. One of those, up by you, Sean, pike, Pike. You're allergic to all seafood? Oh no! The local casino would have it flown in daily, in season, pike fish. And it was such a big deal down at the casino to go and get the fresh pike fish plate. You guys, speaking of allergies, funny you said that. My child. I don't want to overmix this, you guys. Well, I don't know. Do we make it? It's a first time. I don't want to overmix it too much and have it be a mealy texture. Actually, it smells okay. I did not add my jalapeno. Okay, it's looking good. Let's let it set just a moment. If it didn't have the raw egg, technically we could don't worry about overmixing. Thank you for being the voice of reason. Do you think we should zhuzh it up? Bam! Zhuzh it up with maybe a little Old Bay or a little Dijon mustard. I am putting some jalapeno in. Telling 5 stories. My son for a century lives with me for 19 years, and I don't pass up a shrimp, okay? I don't pass up a shrimp. And my son, out of the blue, down there in South Carolina, he and the shipmates came across a shrimp shack, and out of the blue decides he's going to try shrimp, and he blew up. Here's where it gets worse. Did not go to the emergency room, did not take Benadryl, did not douse himself in baking soda. He just toughed it out till it went down. And it's funny, not funny, because I'm like, child, how, I can honestly say I have been with him, around him, having shrimp, and he never once tried it. He says the shrimp looks sus, and he doesn't want to eat any sus looking food. I mean, talk about shrimp creole, jambalaya, gumbo. And I was like, didn't you ever eat it? He's like, no, I don't eat that, Mom. So I was like, hi, I've been in his life all this time, and I never really noticed that he didn't, or I didn't remember. I don't know. I'm only going to put half in, rough chop, going in the bowl. Let's get our pan ready. The recipe did say to heat it up with the oil on it. Okay, we're going to follow the recipe. Cut this to fit. Sean, I'm sorry you're allergic to seafood. I just found out my son is allergic to shrimp. And it's funny, not funny. And what's funny about it is that he says, yeah, Mom, every time you made it, I never got it. And when you ordered it, I never had any. And then he met a shrimp shack in South Carolina. Tried it for the first time and blew up. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna spray it with this. Everybody cover your eyes, going in for just a moment. 2 minutes on the clock. Shrimp patties. I don't know did we decide yes, a little Old Bay? Because honestly, on the back of my Old Bay, it says good for baked salmon. So I just want to add a little zhuzh to it because yes, I'm following the recipe. Yes, I feel like I have to prop myself up as much as possible to eat the salmon. Eat the salmon. There, it's done. And I think we'll skip this and just, let's not get too crazy. And now let's stir it in. It's looking good. What's crossing my mind now is, hey, you better not fall apart on me. And in general, I would take down a crab cake. I don't think the crab and the shrimp is as healthy for you as the salmon. All my life, I hear people talking crazy about how good salmon is, so good for your skin, so good for your heart. Clink from my bubble water to yours. Clink, clink. It is a cool, windy, stormy day. Yes, yes, Lady D, that is right. Yes, Marie, that is. So I picked a recipe to bake because we're trying to eat for, I have told you 5 stories now, and have I finished any? My apologies. I'm hungry. And all I've got cooking is a salmon cake. I don't know if I'm going to like it. We will get down one at least, okay? And I was telling Grandma, I'm like, I'm making salmon cakes and I'll bring you some. What else are you making? It's just my family. I don't know. Oh, Marie. Oh, I would. Let me get my purse. If somebody is doing a backyard shrimp bowl and they laid out their table and the butcher paper, I will just leave this on and show up and leave some money as I come in the door so that I can eat me a good old-fashioned shrimp boil. Here we go, team. Here we go. The recipe did say to use a ice cream scoop, and I don't have one. My sweet child broke it, I think 10 years ago, and I never bought another. There we go, about a quarter. Hi. Hi, you guys on YouTube. Chocolate cake incident says, why are you out of breath? Because, oh, Lady D, again, I would show up for that fresh seafood, just wearing a bib with money. and probably my own pouch of salt as usual. Chocolate cake. Thank you for noticing I'm out of breath. I think you guys, I still think I'm having long COVID effects, and the weather has been crazy, and I'm asthmatic to begin with, but with the long COVID, it's really feasible chaos. I haven't seen you in a dog's age. I thank you, chocolate cake, for noticing I'm out of breath. I'm using the inhaler. I'm trying to stay away from dairy, but we're about to have some today because I'm going to have tzatziki. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. It is full of garlic and jalapeno. So I don't have the exact measurement. I want to make them about finger width. Let's go. That one's too big. Ooh, this one. Here we go. So that double, thank you for asking, chocolate breath. That doubles us. Oh, I love me some haddock. Clams with the bellies. I didn't know clams had bellies. What? I gotta get out more. Which circles back as on YouTube, TikTok, somebody on YouTube asked, why are you out of breath? Because I am working on having maybe Brian Johnson level of health, like super healthy, super. This is why the grating the onion. Look at that chunk. Okay, I have got to get these made. Our pan is preheating. These are deconstructed patty shakes. Hi everybody. Thanks for coming in. I want to have the most vibrant health. The Lake Havasu Triathlon is this weekend, and I'm not competing this year. I haven't done any type of event since pre-COVID lockdowns. And I have some really funky monkey health. So I'm going to eat salmon. I was also at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas the week before at Human X, and they served us salmon for lunch one day, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And I got a piece and it smelled fishy. Oh, I froze. Oh, there must be a glitch in the matrix, Sean. Okay, here we are. These are rough, but one ish left patty. I don't know, team. Okay, wash hands, get pan, let's go. Oh, you guys, is Bridgerton back on? I was really slow to get into that, but at Bath and Body Works, they sell this Bridgerton soap, and I love it. I love it. And pan. Let's go, team. No, I have not bought good. It's on the to-do list. I have not bought good, so let's just be praying I don't burn myself again. Here we are. That spray got kind of burny. I'm gonna do, can you see what I'm doing, guys? A little more zhushing. Let's go like this, towel. Thank you for great grace today. Great gray. On a stormy day like this, I'm so glad I said that yes, I would be here. Sean, these oven mitts, oh my gosh, if they could talk. On a stormy day, since we rarely have them, I just want to write. I'm writing a new series. 1, 2, oh, we're going to have to do 2 sets, but this is okay. They are quasi holding their shape. 3, 4. I am just going to have to run 2 trays. The plan is, like, if I love them, you know, it's dinner. I don't think I can fit in. 3 of them aren't going to fit into the oven. Yes, Sean, look at this thing. You're like, what happened? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I got a burn through this mitt. Okay, here we go. Into the oven, 15 minutes on the clock. and then we flip them. Okay, and in the meantime, then we will switch to these. You guys, so it got dark. It's stormy outside and I love it. And if we didn't have this schedule, I wouldn't have come on. I would just, read and write. We need, we're gonna make fresh tzatziki. Does that sound good to you guys? I've never had a salmon cake. I'm a little nervous. When I was thinking, I don't like pork chops and applesauce, okay? I don't. When I was thinking what kind of spicy remoulade sauce, actually that does sound really good, Diane. But when I was looking at the recipe and thinking, oh, what are we gonna have for a little, we need a little sauce. I felt like I just really want fresh tzatziki. So let's make it. I need to grab a lemon. Lemon. And into the Hulk bowl. I'm not going to wash the grated onion off of the grater. And I'm so thankful somebody noticed, yeah, you sound like you're out of breath. Because I am. Because I need to have vibrant health. Radical, vibrant, back marathoning, triathloning kind of health. Yes, please. I don't think I'm going to do the whole. Ta-da! And I'm going to cut the end off. I wonder if you can, if we go like this, can you see? Can you see? Skin and all, baby. Lady D, I'm so glad you showed me the organic foodie food movement. I love her channel. And I love her organic food. And I think organic matters. Yeah, it could be the weather too, Sean. It really could. And then I thought, well, you have to strengthen. I would like to strengthen. You notice I start talking and my hands stop moving. I want to have such a strong immune system. I don't think I'm fully, like I'm up and moving after long COVID, but I don't think I'm fully over it. Like there's something hanging on. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, actually, I think we are going to need more of it. I want super vibrant health. And I'm going to learn how to eat. Is this making you nervous? Like we're going to catch a knuckle in here? Okay. Okay. Done. Done. We need to squeeze this. Hi, YouTube. That was really close. Get all the water out. Oh, watch. Look at all that water. That's healthy, baby. Into the bowl. Get the chunks. Lemon. Oh, there's a little extra there. We need the squeezer. Okay. Did anybody else have COVID, like diagnosed COVID, and find this needs a garlic clove, and find that even months later they still had residual effects? I know I'm asthmatic, but I know that the part of the long COVID was really part of the deal. Like it really lingered. And by the way, I've also done my V-Shred workout 4 times. 4 times. Like I might as well just compete for Miss America. We need salt, dill, garlic. I almost baked today, but then I thought, don't push it. Don't push it. Let me check the chat. Like swallowing is weird now, isn't it, Marie? That is something I've experienced too. Like, I don't know. My doctor, I just did blood work yesterday. I didn't see the doctor. But here's my thought. We did blood work for thyroid yesterday. It wasn't a full panel, but I'm going to ask for a full panel next time. And then this is so important. It is the final day of Q1. And when I'm looking back over financial, business, personal, spiritual, health, I did not hit my business target and I did not hit my health target. And I feel like I just got to, this bowl is too small for what I'm doing. Hi guys, this bowl is too small. Hold on, let's do dishes real quick. I'll be right there, guys. Sorry for the commercial break. Okay. Actually, the salmon cakes are starting to smell good. Yes, I said what I said. The salmon cakes are starting to smell good. Hi, Capone. Thanks for coming in. We are having an experiment. First time making salmon cakes. They're in the oven right now. And I felt like I wanted tzatziki for, oh, and even got juicier again. Let me press it with the towel one more time. I have Greek yogurt. Hi, YouTube. That's really close. Sorry about that. I probably should have put this in the strainer. Boy, it is really watery. That is such a sign of something you should eat. It has so much in it. Okay, that's better. I will probably, like off camera, like once I get those crab cakes and I feel like this is the sauce I want to have on it, I will probably just sit there and eat this. The spoon. So I feel like it shouldn't be having dairy, pinch of salt, dash of pepper. Shouldn't be having dairy if I'm having funky breathing, but it is what it is, team. Okay. Shush, pepper, garlic. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want more. I have 5 ounces of Greek yogurt. Here goes. Whole pack. The big reveal. Ooh. All right, be that way. And I will do just a dollop of sour cream. It's my tzatziki. How do you make yours? YouTube, how you guys doing? Like the schmutz, like a tablespoon. Now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna need, you wanna see what it looks like? Yummy. Oh, it's so yummy. I'm probably gonna need a little more. I like a pretty even ratio. Of cucumber to, ooh, it looks good. Did we put the dill in here? Oh. Have a taste. Here, have a taste. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Do you guys watch Mama Gail? Lemon salt. She just had a big party because she hit, I don't think I put the dill in there. She hit 500,000 subscribers on TikTok. I love her recipes. She is just somebody's southern mama. The dill. I think we meant to talk about it and put it in, but we didn't. I'm going to do a heaping, half teaspoon. Heaping half teaspoon. It's dried. Clean fork coming in. There is 5 minutes. Thanks for hanging with me. There are 5 minutes left on those, and then I'm going to flip them and finish them for 5 more minutes. I felt like I wanted tzatziki. Oh yeah, here we go on my crab cakes. And I'm going to do, this is my favorite salt. I know there's a lot who love Redmond salt, but I don't have it. I just prefer this. It's not as salty as other salts, but it's a healthy salt. Here we go. Ready, set. Oh, that looks better. Now, I think normally when people make tzatziki, get it at the restaurant. I love it. It's more yogurt. It's more creamy. I want it half and half. That's my personal preference. When you're making it, I want it salty, lemony, garlicky, half and half, the yogurt, and I used English cucumber. Here goes the taste. Oh, that's good. I put 2 garlics in here, and actually I think it could use more. We're going to set it aside. Oh, that's good. See, I could just eat that by the spoonful. Sean, Jeffrey Powell, thank you, Marie. And thank you, Marie, for sharing your experience, because mine, YouTube, on TikTok, Marie was sharing that she too had COVID, and even though you're not walking fungus sick, there is still just like lingering effects. And I personally think the fatigue, heart strength, and breathing, sometimes like trouble swallowing, I think it's residual. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. And unless you've had the long COVID, you don't know. I didn't really understand what having COVID was like until I had it. And then I was like, this is what all y'all are talking about. Not fun. Not fun. I am going to bring the towel out to be ready to put our tray on. We are going to flip them and then bake them 5 more minutes, and we will give it a taste. Sean, thank you so much for helping out today. I know this has been long for you, Sean. If it gets busy, so far nothing's happened or has it? Or has it, Sean? And if you need to go, I totally understand. Thank you so much, Sean. It's so good to have a moderator. So good. YouTube, we don't have a moderator over here, but I don't know that we've ever needed it, or for some reason, the TikTok, it just goes faster. And, you know, we're just more chill over here on the YouTubes. Nothing is, oh, perfect. See? I guess that's the beauty of being prepared, being cautious, and I appreciate you so much, Sean. Thank you so much. Thank you for the taps and the shares and all the doodads. Welcome in, YouTube. Let's, 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Let me get a spatula. I am shocked to say that it smells good. It smells good. Now, you got your eyes on it. Thank you. I was thinking about, okay, so I'm going to learn how to eat salmon. I think I can get the salmon cake down. What if you did salmon cake sandwiches, maybe like a burger? I don't know. What are other ways that I can use? Oh, I think I threw it away. What's another way I can use canned salmon? I don't want to buy the processed stuff over at the Costco or the Sam's Club. That can of salmon was $10.08. Ooh, Lady D, I love me a gyro. Oh, I love Greek Mediterranean food. Okay, let's be truthful. I just love all food, except salmon. I just like to eat my tzatziki. Oh, I could just with the spoon. Oh, so good. And I love a gyro. I don't know what. When I thought of sauce, the first thing I thought was I just want tzatziki. Here we go. Here we go, team. Game face on. Okay. Step one. It's not trauma. It's not. It does smell good. Let's turn these over. It's got a little bit of browning on the bottom. That's beautiful. How else could you eat these other than just like with sauce on them? Thanks for learning live with me. The funny thing is, if I absolutely don't like them, I'm going to put them in the freezer. Here goes. Let me show you. This is what they're flipped over. This is what it looks like. 5 minutes on the clock. I still have 3 that need to be cooked. If I don't like it, I am going to put it in the freezer and try again another day. I would give that New England salmon. Oh, whose cruise line was I just looking? Remember the other day we were talking about cruises? I don't remember if it was Virgin or Norwegian cruise line. Somebody has a cruise that just goes up the East Coast and stops at a bunch of places that have seafood. I'm like, sign me up for that cruise. I don't think I ever finished my story about, I'm an empty nester, really want to challenge myself to go out and do some travel. And I have always, like, I dream of going to Niagara Falls. I love watching the Kentucky Derby. And I was thinking, gosh, that is the first weekend in May. That will be here. I was thinking, I'm going to buy a giant hat and maybe just go out to Kentucky Derby. What? Is it a thing? Does anybody else do that? Not really a bettor or a gambler. Maybe I will pick a horse and go. Has anybody been? If you have personally been on site, walked the paddock, stood in the stands, personally, I think I'm bougie and I kind of want a box. I know they go for $250. I just don't see me doing that. Well, miracles happen every day. And my thought is, I think I want to go to Kentucky. Sean, the horse race, the Kentucky Derby, happens the first weekend in May. I think it's just a life experience that I want to do. Probably going to drink a mint julep. I don't even like whiskey, but I'm going to wear a giant hat and go. Hi, Joka. Welcome in. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Sean. Today our show is we are cooking, and very specifically, oh, and Joka, YouTube's here too. You're not alone, Joka. We got YouTube right here. We are making salmon cakes because I saw on the calendar that we are closing out Q1 today. And when I was reviewing my goals for the quarter, I have a goal in my health. I wanted to lose weight, build endurance. I wanted to lose 5 pounds, build up in my endurance, build up like some kind of like arm muscle. Nada. Zip zilch. I have been losing and gaining the same pound. Oh, you can't even see what I'm saying with my hands. The same pound. I've been losing it and gaining 1 pound. Go down a pound. Yeah. And then 2 days later, weigh myself up a pound. Boo. And part of the health journey is to learn to eat salmon. And that's where we're at right now, Joka. So thank you for joining in on the live. They are 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock, and then we are going to pull the salmon cake out. And let me grab a plate. You know, that's something nice I can say about Emerald's Fish House in the MGM. They had a really beautiful, large, heavy white plate, and it was just beautiful presentation. It was a tiny amount of food. Oh, I didn't finish telling you that shrimp cocktail, the four shrimps for $25. That they were mealy. Fourth quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. Exactly, Sean. Those shrimps that I had in the shrimp cocktail at Emerald's Fish House, 1 minute left, were mealy. Like it wasn't firm, fleshy. It was soft and squishy. I was like, I gotta go get a slice of pizza. All right, let's get ready. We're doing it, people. Almost, we don't need to count down, but we're getting close. So, Sean, thank you so much. We don't know what's going to happen. Even after my long COVID experience, I still have decent taste. Grandma had it too. We both caught it in Chicago, Sean, and came back from the Navy graduation and so sick. November 11th, 2024, marked the day. Boop. So sick. Tested, little home test the next day. Bright, yes, that I had COVID. And then went to the doctor. Couldn't even move for a week. Went to the doctor the next week, and they're like, yep, COVID. Okay, there it is. Sean, I think I brought something extra home from Chicago besides the joy of being there. I think I did. Okay, can you guys, let me turn you, oh, I got to do the puzzle. Done. I'm going to turn you a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to take it out. And, okay, this is what it looks like. Still kind of the same thing. The smell is good. I got a real small one right here. Let me grab it. And success. Yes, Lady D. It does look good. And here's what I like. We chose to bake because we're heart health. We are pressing forward for heart health. That's why we're going to be eating the salmon. I chose to bake, and thankfully I have a cool day. Bake it instead of fry it for heart health. It does look a little like a fish cutlet, like a fish fillet. It's actually a salmon cake, not a crab cake. There's one thing left to do. And you know what time it is. I'd like to pass this task off to somebody else if I could. I don't think that I can. Why don't we just manhandle it? Are you ready? Bon appetit, my friends. Let's put some sauce on it. Okay? Okay. Okay, team. Okay, team. We're learning something new. Hi, William. Welcome. I would go to India too, Sean. I would go to India and eat. All right. Let's... I said I wanted to have some tzatziki with it. So I'm going to get a big scoop of tzatziki. Look at the size of that. Oh, let me see it, show you so you can see what I'm going on here. And if you're thinking, oh, you're just drowning your salmon patty in tzatziki, amen. That is good. That is good. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Let's give it one more college try on this bite right here. Good old-fashioned Tabasco with just a little bit of tzatziki. Cry out for mercy. Okay. Okay, here's where we're at. Mmm. All right, team. Here's where we're at. One, I'm glad I tried something new. Two, at first bite, it's not the worst thing I've ever had. Okay? I think that's fair. I would love to eat a tuna cutlet, Sean. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's go like this. I'm going to get those off the paper and get the other batch on. And right here, guys, let me get this switched over. And we're going to put, can you see what I'm doing? Okay. Hang with me. I'm coming. Whew. Okay. Oh, I wasn't in a frame. Oh, congratulations, William. I'm so happy for you. William, we were trying salmon cakes for the first time. And this is the finished product. I can honestly say it's doable. It's doable. First bite, it did have a little bit of a fishy flavor, and it came out of a can, so I know it's good. I think it's just I need to learn and adapt to eat it and enjoy it. I am going to have another. I think the recommended serving was 2 patties, which would be roughly a half cup, because you're supposed to measure out a 1/4 cup to make a patty. Let me show you up close. So remember, mine is just packed with jalapeno. It's good. It's good. Did I love it on first contact? No. Do I currently need to drown it in sauce? Yes. Is it a step forward? I'm going to say yes. I would say that this is a success. We tried learned something new, tried something new. I call it a success. I have to learn. I was trying to tell myself going forward, what if I just made salmon once a week? Yeah, Sean, thank you. YouTube Sean says, well, try it after 2 days, because you're right. Sometimes after, like it's right out of the oven, sometimes after it sits a bit, it just gets better. Thank you for joining me. TikTok, you know what we do. We say goodbye to YouTube first. So, and then I'll be right back. YouTube, to everybody who joined in today, I appreciate you so much for being here to just join in with me as I literally learn live in front of you how to do something new. For my health, I want to eat salmon. I don't even like salmon, but you can do anything for a short amount of time. Everything is figure outable, and there's value in trying something new. And I did. And just to recap that thought, no, I didn't like it on the first bite. Yes, I need to put some sauce on it. And yes, after the sauce, I feel like I can eat it. I'm going to eat both of them. That's the deal. Eat salmon once a week. This is my Friday. It's my once a week. So on that note, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, would you go ahead and give the channel a follow, give it a share, invite someone to join in. I've got a bunch of clips coming up later from our AI influencer versus people. I think you might enjoy that. Sometimes we cook. Anywho, Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, YouTube. Good night. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for joining me today.